Hi, my name is Mateo Rael. I'd like to talk to you about concussions in youth sports. I feel like there is a lot of power in knowledge and in information. As a football coach, this is by no means a way to discourage participation in youth sports, but rather to inform and to challenge. According to MedStar Sports Medicine research, concussions happen in 0.24 of every 1,000 participants. 53% were boys, 75% occurred in football. Since football is the leading cause, just focusing on football, that's about 5% of all participants at the high school and youth level. While doing my research, I found a few obstacles. The first being the lack of information at the youth and high school level due to the lack of tracking. The NCAA does a good job of tracking and informing their participants, but the tracking and informing seems to be almost non-existent until recently at the high school and youth level. Second was the lack of information, or the lack of reporting. According to the IOM committee, only 43% of concussions were actually reported in 2004. That number has slightly been on the rise recently, but it is still not close to 100%. Concussion is the leading cause of head injuries in multiple sports, not just football. It is also the leading cause of head injuries in extreme sports like skiing, snowboarding, surfing, and skateboarding. Because it is the leading cause of head injuries in multiple sports, it's hard to create a standard for all athletes. Also, while doing my research, I had one startling issue, and that was the lack of trained professionals on the sidelines of youth sports. Of course, in high school, you have a part-time or full-time trainer who could be spread pretty thin with multiple sporting events going on at one time of multiple levels, varsity and junior varsity. But these trainers or trained professionals are almost non-existent at the youth level. And so now the challenge becomes to the parent and the coach. As a coach, I understand I am the instructor of the entire group. Sometimes it becomes difficult to see all the details of all of my players. And sometimes I don't have the view you may have in the stands. As a parent or loved one is watching their athlete play, it is important to understand exactly what is a concussion, what are the symptoms of a concussion, and what steps can your loved one take to prevent a concussion. Once you understand these steps and you can share them with your loved one, as you're watching them play, you can ensure that they are taking the proper steps to prevent them. And if you see something that maybe the coach may not see, you can get them out of harm's way. But I believe it is important to understand exactly what a concussion is and inform your loved one what a concussion is as early as at the youth level. Thank you.